Xin chào everybody, welcome back to Boy Boy's Life, where I talk about life, identity, and everything else in between. Series called The Midnight Gospel. Have you watched it? If not, imagine a podcast floating through space, hosted by a pink guy in a wizard hat who drops a random apocalyptic worlds, and somehow it ends up talking about death, birth, love, pain, drugs, parenting, and letting go. And I just recently discovered it, but I think it's important for me to talk about this. So let's dive into it. You know when something hits you and you're like, wait, how did this show get inside my brain? That's what happened when I watched the first episode of Midnight Gospel. It's a weird animation, chaotic world. It felt like how my anxiety looks like on the inside. And Clancy, the main character, this dude interviewing people from collapsing planets. He felt like me, like literally me. He's running a podcast in the void, asking strangers about deep shit while secretly avoiding his own pain. Sounds familiar? Because for me, podcasting has become a place where I explore things I couldn't face out loud before. Trauma, grief, identity, even the stuff I try to spiritually bypass sometimes, like sadness or loss. It finds me here, just like it finds Clancy. Every episode of The Midnight Gospel is basically a metaphor for a healing journey, but it doesn't look like healing. It looks like chaos. It sounds awkward, vulnerable conversation with people who have seen the edge of life and come back with wisdom. And one thing that really stuck with me was the episode about death, like real death. Grief, letting go of the people you love. And it hit differently because I just lost my uncle recently. His kids, my cousins are still so young, and the idea of death is a part of life. Yeah, I know that. But knowing it and living it are not the same thing. The Midnight Gospel doesn't try to make death feel poetic. It makes it feel messy, confusing, but also soft, in a way where you realize grief is the proof that love existed. And the trippiest part, the show ends with a real conversation between the creator and his mom about her death. Like, she literally talks about dying, and it's not scary, it's actually beautiful. I sobbed, cried, because I'm not ready to lose more people in my life, and I know it's coming, and no matter how much I mentally prepare for it, when that time comes, I know that I am not ready for it. And all I can do is I love them now. The Midnight Gospel gave me something I didn't know I needed. Permission to be messy and wise at the same time. To ask weird questions. To talk about death without sounding depressing. To be curious about healing even if I'm still broken. And maybe that's the whole point. We're all podcasting from collapsing planets, pretending that we figured it out while dodging our own emotions. And somewhere in the chaos, truth comes out. The truth that healing doesn't always look like yoga and green juice. It looks like crying at 2 a.m., sitting in silence, reaching out to people when you rather isolate. Right now, I feel like I'm Clancy, except instead of space and weird stimulation, I'm navigating real life. No animated universe, just me, processing the death of someone I love, trying to protect my little cousin from drowning in grief, thinking about identity, letting go of corporate life, starting a podcast to find meaning in all of this madness. The Midnight Gospel isn't just a show, it's a mirror. And when I looked into it, I saw the part of me that's scared of growing, but even more scared of staying numb. If you're listening to this and you're grieving or questioning or healing in your own way, you're not alone. Life doesn't always come out with a roadmap or instructions. Healing doesn't always come with instructions. And the people who seems like they have it all together, they're podcasting from a collapsing planet too. So be messy, ask strange questions, cry, laugh, listen to people who lived through it. Watch weird shows that makes you feel like you're not crazy. And if you feel like the world is ending, that's okay, because sometimes when things falls apart, they make room for something real. Thank you for floating through this weird, beautiful trip with me. This episode is for the ones who feel like they're drifting, but still searching. Watch The Midnight Gospel if you haven't yet, and when you do, watch it with your heart open. So until next time, this is Boy's Life, and take care of your heart and keep podcasting through the chaos. And I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Share this with a friend or a family that might need it, because you never know, they might need it more than you think they do. And please comment down below if you've seen this series as well, and what you think about it. Honestly, I feel like this show is very relatable for those who are going through healing and grieving and just taking care of yourself, which not a lot of shows can showcase. And I think that's why this show is so unique, is because if you get it, you get it. It's a really great podcasting show where it's like you're listening to a podcast, but there's animations to it as well. So let me know if you've seen the show and what you think about it. And please follow my channel for more future episodes. And if you'd like to book a session with me or just to chat with a friend, I'm always available. I will put that in the description box below. And thanks for listening, everyone. And I'll see you next time in my next episode.